My name is Mikkel Klim. I am the program coordinator for the private sector development program at the Danish Embassy, working also for Danida. Danida has been supporting Business Development Gateway program, BDG, for the first 3 years it was running, and have been following it with great interest. We feel it has made some very important achievements. The reason why Danida has gone into it is that we wanted to reach out to the large number of SMEs in small and medium-sized companies in Tanzania. Recent survey shows that there are around 3 million small and medium-sized enterprises, and a lot of them are either informal, and the few that are formal, there's a huge group that is informal. Very few manage to grow. A lot of them stay at the same level where they are, and BDG has been an interesting attempt to try to engage with the SMEs and help them build a strategic vision, a business plan, identifying markets, improving their product qualities, or whatever it is that has been the issue, putting entrepreneurship and competitiveness on the agenda, which is highly important. We need to see a larger share of the SMEs in Tanzania grow. We need to see them become more competitive. We need to see them create more jobs. And I believe the results we have had with BDG are very encouraging. That SMEs, given the right support, can actually develop and grow. And I also, if I recall, a fairly high percentage of the companies supported ended up formalizing one way or the other, which is also, again, very encouraging. So in that sense, BDG has been a very interesting tool to reach out to the SMEs, which for Danida is very interesting, also compared with other interventions on more macro level, addressing legislative framework and other things. So. Danida is following the efforts of BDG to transform itself from a donor-funded, donor-initiated project to become a full-fledged Tanzanian institution working to improve entrepreneurship and competitiveness. There is definitely a need for institutions in Tanzania that work dedicated to improve the innovation and the capacity of the Tanzanian SMEs, to improve the competitiveness of Tanzanian SMEs. So in that perspective, tech is very welcome as a player that could engage. There are clearly some challenges in terms of the sustainability of the tech program. The approach is a grant. It remains a grant instrument, giving grants to SMEs. So it is fully dependent on the ability to raise funds from interested donors or private companies, partners, government. But with the track record of BDG, I'm convinced that tech will be able to mobilize sufficient funding to be able to continue its activities also in the future. Ni mwangaza wa njia za